so let's see what we got here. So this is a gift for me, for myself, based off of the idea that I do awesome things all the time. And so one of the things that I like to do is I like to purchase for myself. My weakness is timepieces, right? My real weakness is timepieces. I love a good timepiece, and I think that it's absolutely awesome. So my authorized dealer is funny because when I went to Miami, no, not Miami. When I went out to LA, I went to a authorized dealer. But I've never bought a used watch before, ever in my life. And I almost succumbed to it because I wanted this watch really, really bad. But I told Rita, I said, hey, call the authorized dealer. Tell them to put me on a list for these particular watches. And she went and got it for me immediately. So every single thing that I've ever bought, as far as a timepiece, including this one, a lot of people was with me and you see me unbox the Rolex, including this one. I've always purchased brand new, and it's worth more than what I paid for it. All right. So let me go ahead and just open this up for y'all. I would like for you guys to be able to enjoy this moment with me because I have not, let me say it again, I have not worn this watch. I took it out of the box yesterday. I had a conversation with my people on the live stream. I took it out of the box and I just showed Q real quick. But other than that, I put it back in the box. So let me go ahead and unbox this for you. Well, actually, let me just do it like that. It's supposed to be like this. So for those of you that has never been here before, this is not the first time that people here has ever experienced this, but this will not be the last time. So for those of you that do not understand Rolexes, there's different sizes for different boxes. So the Presidential, which is this one, came in a much bigger box. And I believe the Submariner, my very first one, came in a smaller box, okay? You're always going to have that green box. I actually think that Omega has better boxes than these. I think that Omega has a much, much better box than these. So you're going to have the Rolex box right here, or the Rolex logo right here, and you got the box. So we're going to pull that out. By the way, this is, I think, my seventh Rolex that I have. I think it's my seventh. I'm not sure. All right, so. We call this the root beer. This is called the root beer. All right, it's a GMT Master 2. And it's got the root beer colors. It's like actually, let me just break this down. This is rose gold. This is rose gold. And this is stainless steel. So stainless steel and rose gold. All right. Stainless steel and rose gold. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's funny because even the lighting right here, right now, it doesn't do it justice. And you see how it transitioning from like the bronzish, brownish color to like the black. We call that the root beer. All right, so it's a GMT Master 2. And I do not have a root beer. And so this was one of the watches that I had on my list that I really, really wanted. And I almost paid $7,000 more than I paid for this one. So I paid a little bit over $17,000 for this watch. Paid a little bit over $17,000 for this watch, and I almost paid $23,000, something like that, $6,000 or $7,000 more. I almost paid $23,000. So obviously, it comes with all of the stuff that's inside of there. And if you pull this down, let me pull this down a little bit before I get to it. If you pull this down, it starts, getting all into the box. The paperwork, the warranty, everything like that. So all of that stuff is inside of here. I don't want to show my serial number or anything like that. So I'm going to just leave that there. So I'm going to put that back in there. But this is my new timepiece, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I don't know if I want to wear it today because I think I got to get some links taken out. I haven't really tried it on yet. Let me go ahead and try this on. So some Rolexes, let me show you the difference. For this one, you pop it off at the crown, right? And then you just pull it off. And then it has, all of the engraving and stuff like that. My watches get worn, so it's pretty beat. My watches get beat up a little bit. If you look at I don't know if you can see some of the scratches and stuff on my gold. This is all gold. It's really, really heavy. It's solid gold. All right. So if you pop it off at the crown, right here, but you pop it off from the bottom and you pull it up like that. So it pulls up and then you pull it down from here. And then you got your Rolex right there. I don't know if you see that right here. This is what it looks like on the back. And the thing about these watches is if you let them sit, what people don't really realize about Rolexes is if you look at this one, right? If you look at the hand and how it's rolling around, see how it's rolling around like that? If you let it sit and you don't wind it up, because this watch has never been worn before, it'll just sit like that. So a lot of times once you wind it up and once you set it, it'll be on a rotation because I don't know how long. I don't know if it's like 48 hours or 36 hours or something like that. But if you do, then it'll just stop. It'll stop turning, right? So it's a little loose. See that? You don't want it to be this loose. See how loose that is? So we'll take it and we'll get a couple links taken out. But this is what it's going to look like. I think that this is my new favorite watch. I believe that this is the new favorite, and we're going to have to go ahead and put this one up, and we're going to have to start rocking this one. So it's 40 millimeters, steel and rose gold. They call it Everose gold. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the box. 40 millimeters. The retail price of it is 16 and change, and then with tax, I paid like 17,000, something like that. And so I sent Rita to go and pick it up. Screw down, triple lock, waterproofed, right? Scratch resistant, sapphire, cyclops lens, waterproof up to 330 feet. This moves. See how that moves? So it's gorgeous. It's absolutely a beautiful watch. One of my grill watches. Very happy to have it. Very happy to be unboxing it in front of you guys. So hopefully you're enjoying this moment with me because you know that I live my life like an open book. And I want to make sure that I not only inspire you, but give you insight and information that allegedly this watch is worth thousands more after I wear it and purchase it than it would be than when I purchased it new. So everything is an asset. Even the things that I buy that I can enjoy every day, everything is an asset, and it will appreciate hopefully even more over time. It doesn't matter because watches are my weakness. And so I will never, ever, hopefully ever sell a watch. But if I wanted to ever sell it and extract the value of it, it certainly hopefully beats the rate of inflation. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So thank you for rocking out with me to unbox that. You will probably, and I was looking at that on my iPhone, by the way. So you guys will see more about that, I'm sure, as we continue to navigate through this life. You'll see more watches. You'll see more things that show up on my wrist. I'll probably be wearing this probably within the next couple of days after I ever get time to actually get the links taken out. But it's a fire watch. It's absolutely fire.